to another video. We are back with motherhood, baby and me. I was induced, and Temi here, my special guest, she had a C-section. Guys, she has shared so much of her story, so you guys make sure you watch those videos. So this one will make a lot more sense. We're going to talk about going home, recovery, what it feels like being home for the first time, scarring, how long it takes to heal, how do you manage when you get home. So definitely, if you are a first time mom, if you're about to have a C-section, if you're about to give birth, stay tuned. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the comment section and we'll try and answer those. Probably do like another video. Join the family, it's all good vibes over here. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Maybe I have to do this babies everywhere. So guys, just bear with us.
Yes.
This is how we are. This is our mother.
This is the reality of motherhood. There is no cut short.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we've got two different personalities over here. A bossy lady over here. When I went home for the first time, I think it was like 11 or something like that. I went home, so it was literally like bedtime. Wow. And it was just like, oh my gosh. There's no nurses, there's nobody, like no doctors,
no bed to swap up or down, like you know when you're in the hospital. You could kind of control how you want your bed to be like.
Yeah, there's no comfort bed to go up, down. You know those really nice puffy pillows? Like, it's just literally you, like the silence. You just got this little miniature baby. And obviously when you're at the hospital, I don't know what it was like for you, but because breastfeeding is really important, like they won't let you leave the hospital until especially if you decide to breastfeed, until the baby's obviously having
enough milk. Yes.
And if you are breastfeeding, until the baby is latching on properly, they won't let you go home. So there is none of that at home. Like, it's just you and the baby.
What happened was I couldn't lash him on. Like, it was difficult to actually get him to lash on because my nipple was just going flat. Okay. So it was quite difficult, and I was like, I really want to breastfeed this child. I was like, that was the only way it could also come down to the ward with me. Yeah. That's the only way they could bring him down to the ward as well, by him obviously lashing and eating. So I had to pump, because the next day when I woke up, my breast was just poof, like full of milk.
And when you woke up, when you was at home, when you woke up, did you feel like a lot of pain? Because obviously all the painkillers that they gave you would have worn out.
I was in pain. Like, every time I'm just constantly on paracetamol. Like, the pain was really painful.
Was the first thing, because I think if I had a C-section, hold on, let me bring you guys a bit closer. The first thing that I would do is check my scar.
Oh, I did. I tried to, but I couldn't bend. So
I'll be like with a mirror, like.
So I had to get in the mirror. I had to get my partner to, like, I'll lie flat, and I was like, can you check? Really? Yeah. Like, cause what happened was there was still what's it called? I couldn't really check it as I wanted to at first,
because there was
bandage and everything. But when my midwife came on Saturday, the community midwife, when she came on Saturday, she obviously checked it through, cleaned it up, and obviously removed the bandage and just allow it to, like,
okay. So when they remove the bandage, they just leave it like that.
Yeah. So that it could heal and let it breathe out. So she always tries to make sure, like, anytime I have a shower, I need to clean up the pad to avoid any kind of bacteria or anything
going inside
of it, which I did, and it was emotionally draining. But I was blessed. Thank God for my partner and thank God for his mom. They were with me. Like, literally it was very emotionally draining when I had to get home, because I have to heal. They have this little baby that I'm still trying to like breastfeed.
And breastfeeding, guys, is so emotional. Like, it's emotionally, what's the word? Like,
thank you.
It's emotionally demanding.
Yeah,
I've done a
and
whole
it takes
video
a toll on you.
Yeah. So I did a video about breastfeeding. I'll link that as well. Like, it's just so like, especially if it's just not going the way that you want it to go.
Yeah, it's really, because I was so adamant about breastfeeding him. I didn't want to use bottle, I didn't want to use formula, but my boobs were like...
hold on. And sorry, if you're black, I don't know where it's like Jamaicans, but if you have African partners, should we talk about that? Breastfeeding and their mentality about breastfeeding, that on top of it adds...
It's two different situations.
So that, it can really make you feel like, I don't know, like some type of way.
It's a psychological problem. It's a psychological
because
issue.
in their head it's like you have to breast. Like, I've spoken to some men and they've been like, they've literally had so much issues with their partner about breastfeeding, because in their head they were like, you must breastfeed, like you must. And it's like, it's not as easy, and it's almost like men think that they know.
They know what they're doing, they're right.
And it's like, why are you holding their head like, if you hold their head like this,
and especially you're black, especially if you're from Africa. I'm saying Africa, because we have this mindset, especially as a new mom, you want to follow what the health visitors are saying to you, and then you've got your mother. If it's your mom, you could still snatch and but your mother-in-law, you can't really, like, because they'll start taking it as if
personal.
This child is disrespectful and all that. So there's a way you actually have to deal with that as well. There's that aspect, because everyone is trying to give you their own advice, and also you're trying, as a new mom, you want to try and gain your experience, so you're trying to follow what the health visitors are saying to you, and trying to like use your instinct to like do what you know as well. And so having to balance that is actually quite important, which one part I didn't, one part I tried to, because I was so adamant about breastfeeding. My breasts had a lot of milk, so I had to express a lot before I started pumping. And then it's like, after a while, you know, the first 2-3 weeks, like there's a time when the child has like a growth spurt, and they're never full up. They will cry every
and imagine with having like a scar that is a cut that is still healing, and the baby is so demanding, and it's like,
it takes a toll, and people trying to tell you this, do that. At some point, if you don't cry it out, you start getting snappy. Because you start getting upset over every single thing, and you just get emotional at the end of the day.
Exactly. And
the people around you, if they don't understand that, it's like they'll take it in a different
and
way.
most of the time, like if you're African,
they won't even understand.
There's nothing. Why are you crying?
Why are you snapping? Like, you're not the first time to be a mom.
You're not the first mom either.
We have been a mother. I raised up you.
Guys, we're talking specifically for Africans, because I don't know what the Jamaican culture is like, but if you are Jamaican, then please comment down below. But it's like there's no such thing as any kind of mental well-being.
I've been depressed. There's no something of postnatal depression.
It's so bad.
And they'll spiritualize it. I'm not saying, how am I going to put this? There is God. I'm not saying that you having postnatal depression does not mean you don't believe in God. And does not mean that you're claiming it for yourself. They're just that sometimes some situations happens that it takes a toll on you. And that's why it's very important to have someone beside you that can understand and support. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have someone beside you that could understand and support you.
And be open,
and be open-minded as well.
Thank you, baby.
5 please.
The battery died. How long did it take to heal?
About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks plus, yeah. About 2-3 weeks. Regardless of what delivery method you choose, none of it is quite easy.
No.
Vaginal birth, C-section, and what's the other one? Being induced. It's not easy. My C-section, it was not easy. Like I couldn't bend as I would want to. It was kind of difficult to do number 2 as well.
Really?
Yeah, like I couldn't do number 2 for like a week.
Why? Because obviously you're putting pressure.
Yeah. And that's one of the things. The real one, obviously, you have to do that before you leave, and then your blood comes to see how much blood is dropping out and all that. Then the pull was difficult. I could not pull. So when the midwife, I made a complaint about it to the midwife, and then she told me to take prune juice, which I actually did. I didn't like it, but I had no choice.
Yeah, prune is really good.
So we hear stories of people having to go back to the hospital after having a C-section because obviously the what's it called? The tear actually opened up. So you actually have people that have to go back
because of the pushing the pressure.
Yeah, so some people actually have to go back to the hospital to get restitched. And that's why they obviously also advise you not to like lift everything or bend and all those things to avoid anything during the period of healing from.
I actually wouldn't poo, like I would be scared. I
was quite scared to poo, and it was very difficult to actually poo because it's like you've got this pain to deal with, and then it was as if I was constipating as well.
Yeah.
Because I've not put for the whole week, so for a whole 1 week, that's never happened in my life. So it was as if I was actually constipating. Like it was quite difficult and all that, but the prune juice helped me. After all, it was a relief. It's like you passed all the tests.
Yeah.
After C-section, because those are the major things they want to see back, that you're able to obviously use the toilet, you're able to like, you know. So and then she obviously advised me to get as much rest
until your blood pressure is at normal rate. They generally don't let you go home unless your blood pressure is good, your breastfeeding is good, the baby's weight is good. Like there's so many things.
There's so many things they have to put into consideration
before they
discharge you. And one of it was particularly for him. One of it as first before they could bring him down to the ward I was in his feeding. They had to make sure he was eating and he was lashing on. So I had to do some pumping in the hospital, and there was a night I asked them to give him formula because I just wanted him to come down to the ward. The trip of having to go from my ward to go down to the intensive care for children was just too much for me.
So you basically had to go every time to feed him?
Yes.
So what happened if he wants to feed all the time? You just... That's so crazy. With a vaginal birth, some women tear, like even if it's first degree, second degree, like a little bit, but psychologically you're scared because you don't know the level of pain, like you don't know whether it's going to be painful because you can't really see properly like what everything looks like, but in your head you're just scared. Like
this guy's, because I had a friend that had obviously a vaginal birth and she had like 2 degrees here.
Yeah.
So I was like, ouch. I could actually imagine the pain because especially when you want to wee.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think like to be fair, when I weed for the first time, I think I was scared, but I had first degree, but I didn't really need stitches because it was really small, but still I was thinking the worst. I was just like, I was ready to be like, right, let's face this pain. But you know what? I really thank God for my birth because it was really not even as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
One of the things is be positive. even in negative situations, because there will be some time where something might happen, just remain positive and avoid negative thoughts at that point as well. Because one of the things also I would say is avoid negative comment. Avoid people will say all manners of things, but and I was actually so grateful for my mother-in-law and my partner and every other people that was in and out of my house. But one of the things I also say, regardless of the support you get as well, you need to take care of yourself, like your emotional well-being.
Before I got introduced, I was looking for so many different videos, as you do of course, and it was really rare to find positive videos about it. At the end of the day, it's people's experiences, do you know what I mean? But there are, you can have good experiences as well. And even if it is negative, there are ways that you can kind of keep positive, do you know what I mean? So I definitely want to encourage every mom, every new mom, if you're about to be a mom, if you're about to give birth, just be encouraged. Like, don't let fear consume you. Even if you feel a bit scared, like, that's okay, that's normal, but just don't let it consume you.
You are enough in everything. Don't see yourself as a failure. Like, just take a break. And people will advise you, but pick the best and let your insights make the final judgment for you.
So what we'll probably do, like, just another time, talk about like families and
family and tips to handle them. If you're from Africa, to be precise, and if you're from West Africa, Nigeria,
we're gonna talk about that. So guys, definitely if you're interested in that, or if you want to share your stories, guys, hit me up. That could make or break you.
Yes, those first 3 weeks are very important. Last word in summary is, before the child comes, look after yourself, because it's easy to occupy your mind all through, oh, my child, what I need, where to go, clothes. Before going to the hospital, look after yourself. Go for a spa.
I did.
Have a spa treatment for
I did my nails, my feet, new hair.
Look after yourself, because this is your last time of having the old time to yourself.
Freedom, that's it. That's your last time of having the freedom.
The free time to yourself, that there's no baby crying on your mind. Look after yourself. And one of the things I will encourage for you more is love yourself. No matter, because remember that your happiness is very important, and once you're happy, you could easily transfer it. It's like it's natural step of it's like your coffee and someone catches.
Like transferable,
So once you're happy, you have a happy child automatically. So be happy with you, and that is the key. Regardless of anything that comes, be happy with yourself.
And I'll say as well, like, you might have a birth plan, but be open-minded, because sometimes things just don't go to plan. Don't beat yourself up over, like, if it doesn't go to plan, like, it's okay, because the main thing is the baby comes out safe. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe
to the channel.